Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word, sincerity, and truth. Shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word, sincerity, and truth. Okay, I just want to go into a short lesson entitled This Truth Promotes Rest. Okay, and just jumping straight into it. I'm going to start in 2nd Ezra chapter 8. It's going into how this truth is leading unto rest. It's leading unto paradise for our people, for the Israelites, which is going to start with the elect. Because right now, we've been subject to payment, subject to Esau Edom's captivity. We've been subject to being at the bottom. We're subject to everything. We're not even enjoying the earth. We're not enjoying the inheritance, We come into this life and we have nothing but oppression awaiting us, oppression, death, disappointment, just, so on and so forth, and for our people as a whole. So this is 2nd Ezra 8. I'm going to start at verse 42. I answered then and said, if I have found grace, let me speak. Like if the husbandman's seed perisheth, if it cometh not up, and receive not thy rain in due season, or if there come too much rain and corrupt it, even some perishes man also, which is formed with thy hands, and is called thine own image, because thou art like unto him, for whose sake thou hast made all things, and liken him unto the husbandman's seed. He's talking about the nation of Israel. Be not wroth with us, but spare thy people, and have mercy upon thy own inheritance, for thou art merciful unto thy creature. Then answered he me and said, things present are for the present, and things to come for such as to be come. For thou comest far short that thou shouldest be able to love my creature more than I. But I have oftentimes drawn nigh to thee and unto it, but never to the unrighteous. So he's always drawn to the elect, to the righteous of our people, but never to the unrighteous, never to the two-thirds. That's why two-thirds of our people are going to be destroyed. Because the Lord can't sup with them. He can't do anything with them. Their mind is too far gone. They're too corrupted. And we know the Lord doesn't even deal with the other nations. So it said, oftentimes draw nigh to thee. He have oftentimes drawn nigh to thee, going into Ezra, going into the elect, and unto it, but never to the unrighteous. And this also thou art marveled before the Most High. Marvelous before the Most High. And that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous, right? Because Ezra wasn't looking at himself like he was just much above everyone else or anything. It said he humbled himself, For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. We living in the times where we finna see those great miseries play out on a worldwide scale. We're finna see everything come to a close, and Esau Edom's kingdom finally fall. Once and for all. For all. But it says many great miseries shall be done to them that dwell in the latter time. Right. It says, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like unto thee. Right. So understand for thyself. Get this truth for yourself. Get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding for yourself. And it says such that be like thee, going into the elect, because Ezra was going to come back. All the prophets, all the men, everyone comes back. But the prophets, they were coming back. The elect, they were coming back. And it's meant for them to get it. And this is how verse 52. It says, for unto you is paradise open. Paradise and going into rest. I don't think I can pick up the word. Okay. For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted, right? The wisdom, knowledge, understanding, this truth. The time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. See, it says plenteous is made ready, meaning there will be a abundance, abundance of all things. There'll be abundance of resources, okay? Abundance of stones, abundance of different forces of the Gentiles, different like the silk and different just different resources. Fabrics. I was trying to think of a different word for it. It's gonna be plenteous, plenteous of women. You know, plenteous is made ready. A city is building. It's starting with the people, because we are a city before we are a place. You know, the nation of Israel. We are a city before we are a place. So a city is building, and rest is allowed. And it's gonna be, we're not gonna have to worry about laboring for any other nation or working to be, to make ends meet, try to survive or anything. Rest is allowed for the nation of Israel because we're going to be in rulership. We're going to be on top. So we won't have to answer to no other nation. The only ones we're going to answer to is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Everyone else is going to answer to us. That's rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. I'm going to read the next verse. It says, the root of evil is sealed up from you. Right. Wickedness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. And this is what we coming into. And that rest is this word. It's starting with this word. Rest, like Yahweh said, rest with me. Which I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna get one more scripture. Okay, so this is Matthew 11 in verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Right, which is this word. It starts with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because we have to understand that a kingdom is even coming. We have to understand how to manage a kingdom. We have to understand how to behave as the sons and daughters of the living power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, oppressed, all this working we have to do just to make ends meet, just to survive in Esau's kingdom, a failing kingdom at that, and also to a kingdom and a system that was built and designed to destroy us. It says, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Right. And we shall find rest into our souls. And it starts with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This truth. It says, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Right. So I'm going to get one more. This is Matthew chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Right. It is given unto us. This truth, it promotes rest. So it was given unto the elect to understand and know the mysteries of the kingdom. And one of the mysteries is the rest. Rest is allowed. You're going to be kings in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to have servants. All these other nations are going to be your slaves. You're not going to have to do any work. We're not going to have to work to make ends meet, to build our kingdom up. That's what you have slaves for. That's what you have resources. Because a part of a resource is also a slave. We are resources. Just like Esau got it in his his whole setup, human resources. HR, human resources. Okay? People are a resource. So it says, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. And like I said, part of the mysteries is that rest is allowed. But to them it is not given. That them is going into 2/3 of our people, because they're going to die on this side. They're going to be destroyed, and then they're going to be born into the kingdom of heaven. Okay? That's another mystery. They're going to be born into the kingdom of heaven. So there will be men and women having sex and getting together and having children in the kingdom of heaven. That's another mystery. But I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna just finish it. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have, one into this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing, see not, and hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand. See, 2/3 of our people don't understand. Rest is allowed in this truth. You know, what our people seek to do, honestly, not having to work, not having to report to no other nation, clocking in and doing this, they don't understand that comes from obeying Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So they don't have eyes to see or ears to hear. It says, and it is fulfilled in the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have they closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand in their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Right. Because, why? Because the kingdom of heaven is open unto you. It's open unto the elect. Paradise is open unto you, and rest is allowed. So, that was just a quick short lesson. Lord will, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. And peace, love, salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word, sincerity, and the truth. And shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children that they're keeping this word, sincerity, and the truth. Shalom.